नमस्कार, आप देख रहे हैं eVidya चैनल्स और NCERT का ऑफिशियल YouTube चैनल. This is the time when we bring you the live telecast of webinar in which we talk about ICT awardees, ICT solutions and various digital initiatives in the field of education. So today we have a session of journey of a national ICT awardee. बहुत जल्द आप उनके साथ जुड़ेंगे. Would like to begin this session with the message of G20. We are proud that India assumed the G20 presidency and will convene the G20 Leaders Summit for the first time in the country in 2023. A nation deeply committed to the democracy and multilateralism, India's G20 presidency would be a watershed moment in the history as it seeks to play an important role by finding the pragmatic global solutions for the well-being of all, and in doing so manifest the true spirit of Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam, or the world is one family. So with this positive note, would like to begin this session. Live interactive session hai, so you can also be a part of it, and if you have any questions and queries, you may please dial 8800440559. And you may please note down the email ID of this specific session, that is webinar training.helpdesk@ciednic.nic.in. This is the these are the coordinates of contact with us. So would like to begin this session, and we are going to connect with Miss Uma Rani Cheluka ji. She is the secondary grade teacher from GPS Lalpura number 2, Telangana. Miss Uma, namaskar and a very warm welcome in the session.
नमस्कार.
प्लेजर टू हैव यू हियर. अब हम जानेंगे कि उमा जी की जो जर्नी है बीइंग नेशनल आईसीटी अवार्डी वो कैसी रही है, यहाँ तक वो कैसे पहुंची हैं. सो मिस उमा, इट्स ऑल योर्स. वी आर हियर टू लिसन एंड टू नो मोर अबाउट योर जर्नी. प्लीज गो अहेड.
Thank you for this opportunity. And before beginning my journey, I would like to thank the team CIET and Behra sir, Indu Kumar ma'am and Angel ma'am for giving me this opportunity and utilize this special time to convey the journey details. And coming to me, I am Uma Rani, working at Lalagudda number 2 Government School, Hyderabad.
Okay, please Uma ji, would you please start?
Yeah, thank
please,
you.
Please go ahead.
So I have started my journey as an untrained teacher. Before my journey, I would like to convey the qualifications what I have. I have academic qualifications of BSc Maths, Physics and Electronics. I have done MSc Maths and MSc Psychology. And coming to professional qualifications, next slide. Professional qualifications, I had a B.Ed with Maths and Physics and additional methodology in English. And I have completed my Masters in Education from Institute of Advanced Studies in Education, Usmania University. And I have recently passed out the diploma course in Guidance and Counseling through NCERT from RAE Mysore as an in-service training program. And next slide. So coming to teaching, to teach is to touch lives forever. This, I believe in this.
Okay, great thought.
Yeah, thank you. And whenever I teach in my class, Initially, I use playway methods through which the students are attracted towards learning. There is a small video. I think it's not getting played. And next, when I grade my total career, I can divide into 3 steps, like beginning of my career and receiving the National ICT Award and post National ICT Award. Because I have received the National ICT Award in 2017 and physically I received it in my hands in 19. So after receiving the National ICT Award, period of total 4 to 5 years is there, and after receiving the National ICT Award also, post National ICT Award, I have done some things which I would like to share in the end of my this thing. So coming to first journey, in 1990 I have started my career as an untrained teacher at an unaided school, totally private school. In between graduation and joining into B.Ed teachers training course. For a short period I have joined as an untrained teacher. That's the way I mentioned that I have started my teaching career in 1990. After that I have finished my graduation in teaching like a big Bachelor of Education. After finishing that I have joined in an Atomic Energy Central School on ad hoc basis for a year, and later on I have joined in a Christian missionary school on an aided school with the government scales. And after that I have joined a completely corporate residential school run with the CBSE board. Till 1996, as I got the opportunity to get the appointment as a government school teacher. These are all different schools where I have got the opportunity to work as a teacher. And after joining in 1996, just a few months later in 97, in November 96, I have joined the service, and in 1997, February, I got the opportunity to work as a trainer for SOPT. That is a special orientation program for primary school teachers. And then in 1997 and 98, I got the opportunity to work as a resource person for the diploma course in DPEP program, District Primary Education Program. And later on, I have worked as a trainer till now for various in-service programs. Some are face-to-face and some are offline and some are online and some are blended mode. In 2000, I have got transferred to Hyderabad from my native place. Till then, I used to travel every weekend for around 300 kilometers to look after my children for a day, after teaching 6 days to the students of government school. It's a tedious journey, but I have learned many things in those 4 years. And after coming to 2000 in Hyderabad, I have again got the opportunity to work as a resource person for various in-service training programs like CLIP, CLAP, that is and QIP in 2003 Quality Improvement Program. And in 2003 itself, I got the opportunity to organize the TLM Melas, where technology is not so much like this. So at that time, I have used the technology only for browsing and learn some new skills to impart to the students. In 2003, in TLM Mela, I have introduced all the material which the students have the hands-on experience. They have to use their limbs and brain together to learn the things. That is interactive way. What we are talking about, interactive, using the system. At that time in 2003, I used to do with the locally available material. For that, I got the best runner-up in 2003, and I forgot to tell you, in 1995 itself, I got the opportunity to be showcase my interest in preparing the teaching learning material with no cost and low cost teaching aids, exclusively organized by the SERT AP at that time. And after 2003, I have still continued doing as serving as a government school teacher. Along with my regular teaching, I used to go for in-service training programs. And in 2010, I have got Best Teacher Award by the collector at district level. This is the stepping stone for my enthusiasm. And next in 2011, I have been appointed as a regular Mandal resource person, excluded from teaching for a year. In that period, I have gained the experience of how to deal with administrative things. And later on, I have worked as a district resource person in 2014 and 15. And 2015 and 16, I have got the opportunity to work as a state resource person for integration of technology in education. And later on in 2017-18, and after receiving the national award, I have got the opportunity to be a resource person, key resource person, and key mentor at national level for the NISHTA training program, the national initiative of education, the NISHTA. And 2019, I have received the National ICT Award for integrating technology in education, where I use the mobile phones. What we used in 2020 pandemic situation, that way I have integrated the mobiles in my teaching learning practices in my classroom in 2017 itself by using the mobile applications for simple understanding and reasoning and language learning purposes. In 2019, in the pandemic situation, I have just before the pandemic, I have completed my diploma course in guidance and counseling through RIE Mysore in December 19. And 2020 in March, after the declaration of lockdown, I got appointed as a telecounselor for the national initiative Manodarpan through MHRD, where I used to take the calls round the clock. This is the way I use the technology even in the lockdown. In 2019, I have got the opportunity to be a guest for the career conference cum exhibition. Next slide. And in 2020, I have worked as a telecounselor, and 2020 itself, I have been working as round the clock for 24/7. I have never took a single day rest in the pandemic situation. I feel privileged to work for the downtrodden children at that time towards integration of technology and maintaining the physical and mental health during the pandemic. And along with that, I have the opportunity to take online classes, online mentoring classes for my colleagues to introduce the newer technological tools to integrate technology for different subjects like English, Maths, Science. Through Zoom classes I have taken, making my home and my laptop as a medium of instruction. And in 2022, I have finished the basic course for guide captains. And in 2021, I have organized in IGCI 2021, that is GeoGebra conference in 2021. Regional workshops I have conducted, for which Dr. Behra sir has been one of the guests for that initiative during lockdown. And 2023, I have done my advanced course for guide captains trainers at the Bharat Scouts and Guides. This is the three different stages, that is beginning of my career and receiving the national award and the post national award. Coming to the turning point in my life when I integrate the technology into education. In 2011, next slide. In 2011, when Satyam Mahindra Foundation has given our school GPS Lalapet six computers where the content is loaded in that. That content is like self-learning content, and it is developed as a student-centered videos. Student-centered methods, and this I can tell it as individualized instructional mode, where I am very much interested, because all the students cannot be of the same level of receiving the knowledge. So I am very much interested in using that particular Mahindra Foundation's material in my computer lab, for which we have got many appreciations, and the students are inclined to use the technology in from 2011 itself. And coming to my classroom, I have introduced the robotics into my classroom. You can see in the classroom with the help of iShare. You can see by clicking on the link, but we are running short of time. I am moving on to the next slide. And coming to the technology. When we speak about technology, which we are using must have the following 3 R's that can be reused and that can be revised. Whatever we use, that can be revised and remixed according to the changes required, and redistribute. Whenever required, it can be redistributed, and that also can be retained for future uses. So depending on the 5 R's in technology, usage of technology in teaching and learning material, I follow the 3 R's in creating the digital content. And the stepping stone for this stage is in 2015, when I got the opportunity to work for the resource creation on e-content development of ICT textbook and handbook for the students and teachers, which is readily available on the TROER website, where I have created a survey on usage of technology in education, which is readily available on TROER website. That is survey on usage of ICT in teaching learning processes. This has changed my life drastically, and after this I got the opportunity to work for the repository of open education resources content creation workshop, and also I got the opportunity to create the digital content officially. Before that, I used to create and I used to use for only my particular class, but later on, working for the TROER, later on I got the opportunity to work with other colleagues who are experts in that field. Next slide. And after that, TROER's exposure I got the opportunity to create digital lessons for NCERT official and also for our state TSAT programs and DD Yadagiri. And one such live interaction session in the next slide you can see. I have taken the online class for supplementary and complementary angles for class 7. I'm scrolling the next slide, which is the digital lesson telecasted through national channel NCERT official. And next, after that I got the opportunity to work for the, in pandemic situation I got the opportunity to work for the Manodarpan portal for the mental health of students, mental health during the pandemic situation and beyond the pandemic. One of such programs is academic adjustments when schools reopen. Is initially I have done with my professor Kalpana Venugopal and a role of multiple intelligence in individual success with my mentor Dr. TV Somashekar at RIE Mysore. These are all the programs telecasted through Sahayog by Manodarpan portal, through Manodarpan portal, NCERT official YouTube channel. And coming to counseling services, I have been appointed as counseling service for school students through the website, where I used to I used to get the calls from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, around 60 calls per day, which is very much interesting. But when we are tabulating the information and giving suggestions and noting down them, it has become a big task. And the same I have posted through Twitter, and the MHRD has initiated time slots, like we are given only 4 to 5 hours per day to take the telecounseling services in the day instead of throughout the day. That's a big experience, and in that period I have attended the calls from initially from a class 6 child to a 60-year-old grandparent regarding the mental health issues and how to cope up with the regular studies during the pandemic. It's a great experience for me to be acquainted with the technology. And coming to the next initiative of NCERT and MHRD, that is Bhasha Sangam. Bhasha Sangam is the fostering linguistic harmony through languages in schools. So all the official 22 languages have been given equal importance and introduced at schools through this Bhasha Sangam portal, where I have got the opportunity to have my voice in Telugu. The children throughout India learns language Telugu with my audio, audio input. I am thankful to CIT, NCERT and MHRD again for this wonderful opportunity. And coming to next slides, describes about the digital lessons telecasted at my state Telangana state channels, that is DD Yadagiri and TSAT education programs. And digital lesson presentation through are presented through SIET, that is State Institute of Educational Technology, and through TSAT and Mana TV network, where I have taken opportunity to work for the different subjects, that is maths, EVS, and English medium mathematics, high school mathematics, and primary school mathematics at the same time. And coming to the my initiative, where I have put my heart and everything into ICT. When the background story is going on like this, I am involved in content creation, and my lessons are aired through different portals like state portals and national NCRT portal. But I am much worried about my present school where I work, because in that school at that time in 2016 there is a single system in my school through which I used to teach for my kids. But after a few months, like 3 or 4 months, there is a power cut issue to the school. There is no power in the school. Then I have started thinking how to integrate technology into my regular classroom without power itself. If power is there, electricity is there, I can use any device. But when power is not there, electricity is not there, how to use the technology? That made me to think and use the mobiles in my classroom. In 2015 onwards, I am using the mobiles in my regular teaching and learning processes. So initially I had a kid with a differently abled slow learner child, who uses to deviate from whatever way I teach. He loses his interest within few minutes. It made me to think to use a different methodology to teach him. So I have introduced mobiles which I use regularly. But at the same time, my other students are also interested towards the learning through mobile. So this also made me to think how to procure mobiles, because I am a teacher and I have only one mobile. I can ask for another mobile my husband, but those two will not be sufficient to teach in my classroom. So I have kept my status as whoever is having additional mobiles with you, please share with me. With that, I got around 6 to 8 mobiles from my colleagues, friends, and my banker, where I have the school account. Like that way, I procured mobiles. And in that mobiles, those are all e-waste mobiles. Why I am using this e-waste? Because in that mobiles, some mobiles are having technical issues that even if you insert the SIM, it will show that the SIM is not available. Even if you some mobiles are not able to use for regular calling because of microphone issues, and some mobiles are having what is that called, internet mobile connectivity issues, and some are having issues with the charging issues. So with that all I am using the word e-waste. So whichever mobile I use in my classroom at that time was the e-waste I used. And the same thing I have presented at the same project. I named it as Let Us Click. That project as Let Us Click. So I have presented my research at different platforms like state level seminars, national seminars, and an international seminar also. So international seminar MES 10, where I have presented the same by improvising and adding additional things to my research. So these step-by-step process has taken at least 2 years to reach to the National ICT Award. So in all these steps, I used to learn so many things, and I used to share whatever I have learned through different in-service training programs. And learning and sharing is going on parallelly with me. And I have taken teacher development programs. I have utilized all the opportunities given by the Department of School Education and NCERT. I have created digital content for NCERT official portal and state portal also. And when I am using the TPD, that is teacher development programs, I have taken all these technology things I have learned only through in-service training programs organized by the state and national level programs. Along with that, I have completed my diploma course and diploma course in guidance and counseling through NCERT from RIE Mysore. That is a great opportunity to grow along with my regular teaching and learning, and with integration of technology and managing the counseling sessions. In next slide, you can see that after these are all after doing so many likewise initiatives, I have got appreciations and rewards, starting from the earliest one to the latest one to the earliest one. And I have got the Outstanding Women in Psychological Counseling by the Global Trainers, Coaches and Counselors Organization, GTCCO, in association with EMOCare, on International Women's Day 2021. And a Pride Women of the Year 2021 on International Women's Day, held on 7th March 2021 virtual by the Academic Achievement Awards Association. And extended my services as technical resource person for the Indian Science Technofest 2021 on the eve of National Science Day, organized by National Council of Teacher Scientists. And I have presented my research paper for Indian Science Techno Festival ISTF in 2021, organized by National Council for Teacher Scientists. These are all post National Award, National ICT Award. And coming to my school, my school has been selected for the National Consultative Meet as Best Practices for School Leadership by School Leadership Academy, State Council for Educational Research and Training. And have been participated in the cultural event on the Republic Day live, FB Live in 2021, organized by NCTS under Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat. Under Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat. And Board of Director, I have been Board of Director working for as Director for Board of Directors for Telangana State for National Council for Teacher Scientists India. And National Tele-Counselor, working as National Tele-Counselor with the National Initiative Mano Darpan in the COVID-19 pandemic and beyond. and I have received a Global Teacher by the CED Foundation and Microsoft Team and 5th September in 2020, which I received online in virtual meet. And I have been presented the Ganita Seva Ratna by Arya Educational Society, Telangana on 1st December in 2019. And I have been I have got a prestigious award, National ICT Award in December 2019, which is declared in 2017. And my initiative of using mobiles for teaching in classroom has been taken as the most significant change story in school leadership by SERT Telangana in 2019. And Ganita Jyoti, I have fetched with the Ganita Jyoti Award by Ganita Samajam in 2017. And I got Best Teacher Award by the Collector of Hyderabad on 5th September in 2010. And for all these, the stepping stone is fallen on being a runner-up at state level, no cost, low cost teaching aids competition for exclusively for teachers who has been conducted by the State Council of Education Research Training in 1995. These are all some of the accomplishments I got in my total service, and the journey of learning never ends, I can say. And Rahulji?
Ji.
Yes.
Please go on.
All about my journey.
Right, and we are very happy.
National Award.
Right,
And,
we are very happy to listen your journey.
Please, yeah, thank you. And please show the slide 6.
Slide number 6 of this presentation, which
Yeah,
we
yeah.
have scrolling.
Yes, presentation.
Okay, wait a minute. Be with us.
Yeah.
This one.
Where I have mentioned about the 3 stages of my career.
This is.
It has been not changed. Okay. Can you go to the yeah? Thank you. Where I am mentioning the Venue International Award. I have got the opportunity to showcase, represent India in that as one of the participant at international level.
Okay. Okay.
The name of that is National Level Storytelling and Poetry Recitation Competition. You can have the glimpses of it by the web node link.
Great. Umaji, we have hardly 4 minutes more in this session, and this is really wonderful to know about your journey. How did you start and how did you get, breakthrough, some kind of, turning points of your life we just came to know. So how would you like to conclude this session? What kind of message would you like to share with us for all the stakeholders, those who are watching this session, whether they are students, whether they are teachers, counselors or educational professionals? Would you please conclude this session, please? What's your message?
Thank you for the wonderful question actually. So whenever we are using, whether you are teaching or whether you are learning or whenever you are using any technology in your regular teaching, the actual situation comes where we get paralyzed because of technical issues. So why I am using this? Because when I mention about Bengue Award, when my project has been selected through, I'll be going on with my flow. You can scroll down the initiatives in my lockdown, whatever I have done in my lockdown period. So when we have to do endless efforts for integration of technology to make the children understand, to make the children attentive towards the teaching. So there can be many challenges in our life. For example, when the total education system is going through online platforms, many students have no money to recharge their mobile phones and no money to recharge even the TV units which they have at their home to continue their education without any hurdle. So wherever the problem arises, there will be a solution for that particular issue. So like that, I have found a solution for that incident. I have read about students getting suicides because of not having the internet and mobiles in their hands to continue their education. So which made me to think about how to integrate the technology with readily available basic mobiles. So with that basic mobiles, how to make the children motivate towards learning.
Right.
This has been made me to think about.
Right.
So for that, I have created a platform through which they can they have to just narrate a story when the supportive teacher. I have created a platform where the teachers acted as mentors for the students throughout India.
Okay.
With my close contacts as a National ICT Award.
Okay.
So with that, I have created a platform wherever they are using a basic mobile, the teacher as a mentor has to call the child and record the story or the poetry recited by the student and upload in the link provided for them, where I have aired through Spotify.
Great, perfectly fine.
This way I have integrated the basic mobile into the usage of technology in education for active participation into the learning. In 2020 pandemic situation where the students don't have the mobiles and don't have the money to recharge their mobiles.
Right.
So teachers have taken very good initiative, and around 600 entries have been we have received, and we have given cash awards to the students, participants, and the teachers too who have mentored the students.
Okay, Omaji, please. Omaji, please.
I have gathered.
Omaji, please conclude. Omaji, please conclude.
I am concluding. Yes.
Please. So this is the time. So this is the time, when we need to conclude this session, and I'm sure your journey is really endless, very inspiring for so many teachers, for so many counselors, so many teaching professionals, and I'm sure this session will give them a boost, will give them some inspiration to do, and to walk extra mile in their daily schedule. So we are very happy to host this, and for all your future plans, we wish you all the best and very best wishes for all your future endeavors. Thank you very much for joining with us.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. So this was our session of webinar in which we talk about National ICT Awardee journey, जिसके बारे में आपने जाना. हमारे साथ थी मिस उमा रानी चिलूका जी. अब मैं चलते चलते आपको ये बता देना चाहता हूँ कि अभी नया सेशन शुरू हुआ है हमारे एकेडमिक्स का, तो उससे जुड़ी हुई एक इन्फॉर्मेशन है विच इज़ रिलेटेड टू द टेक्स्ट बुक्स ऑफ NCERT. उससे जुड़ा हुआ मैसेज 2023-2024 के लिए हमारी जो टेक्स्ट बुक्स हैं वो अवेलेबल हैं पूरे देश भर में. हमारे जो सेल्स काउंटर्स हैं उन पर ये पुस्तकें उपलब्ध हैं, जो कि नई दिल्ली, अहमदाबाद, बेंगलुरु, कोलकाता और गुवाहाटी में स्थित हैं। ये सभी जो हमारे सेल्स काउंटर हैं सभी कार्य दिवसों में खुले हुए हैं। गजेटेड हॉलीडेज हो, शनिवार इतवार हो, सुबह 9:30 से शाम 6 बजे तक ये खुले हुए रहेंगे। यहाँ आप संपर्क कर सकते हैं। आप चाहें तो ये पुस्तकें ऑनलाइन भी ऑर्डर कर सकते हैं। उसके लिए आप हमारी वेबसाइट देखें और आप जो ऑर्डर करेंगे पुस्तकें वो आपके घर पर पहुँचेंगी, वो भी बिना किसी अतिरिक्त शुल्क के। साथ ही साथ ये सभी पुस्तकें जो है PDF फॉर्म में भी अवेलेबल हैं, जिन्हें आप आसानी से मुफ्त में डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं। उसके लिए आप हमारी वेबसाइट देखेंगे, NCERT दीक्षा ई पाठशाला प्लेटफॉर्म देखेंगे, वहाँ से आप इसे डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं। इसके साथ ही साथ आप हमारी वेबसाइट देखें, जहां पर हमारे जो ऑथराइज्ड वेंडर्स हैं उनकी भी आपको एक लिस्ट मिलेगी और आप आसानी से इन किताबों के बारे में, इन सेल्स काउंटर्स के बारे में जान पाएंगे। इसी सूचना के साथ वेबिनार का ये सेशन हम यहाँ समाप्त करते हैं। आप कहीं मत जाइएगा, थोड़ी ही देर में हाजिर होंगे अगला सेशन लेकर, जिसमें हम लेकर हाजिर होंगे सहयोग, जब हम बात करते हैं मेंटल वेलबींग एंड मेंटल वेलनेस ऑफ आवर एडोलेसेंट्स की। फिलहाल मुझे दीजिए इजाज़त। मेरी और मेरी पूरी टीम के साथ मैं आपसे विदा लेता हूँ। नमस्कार।